Hey guys, happy Monday. It's been, like I said, a couple Mondays. We were a little bit off track, but guess what? We have the VIP reset and it is company wide. So if you've been somebody that hasn't been working your business and you're jumping back in, great timing because now you get to go for VIP 400, 800, and 1600. If you're somebody that's already in that category because you just got started, then obviously you definitely, congratulations for getting on the Zoom, first of all, because plugging in is always going to make you get better with your business because you're going to hear things, you're going to learn things, and you're going to get different ideas from other people that have done it. With that said, I'm going to be honest, guys, I've been burnt the heck out. All right. Burnout. And I have, I've said it a bazillion times, gone and spun my wheels and like, okay, I've tried to help relight flames and fires with people, but I think that caused me to have even more burnout. So I quit. I'm done with that. I'm done with all that. And I am just focused on where the questions are, where the people are, where the life is, where the excitement is. So I have been like kind of just jumping on Zooms that I need motivation for. So basically, like any Zoom that I'm not able to be on live, I'm checking for recordings. The breaking the cycle one was great. So I needed my fire relit, and a lot of people I think are in the same boat, right? And maybe you didn't get to go. You're not getting to go on this getaway, which I did see they sent for the wait list. At first, they didn't think any of the wait lists were going to be able to go, and then they sent out an email for them. And today was the last day to RSVP for the cruise. Now, if you're like me, maybe your life is in a place where, the cruise just was not going to happen this year. There was no way possible it was going to fit into our schedule. Kids are out of town and we just have a lot of stuff happening. So, with that said, I won't be on the cruise and I'll be here, but I'm going to be focused on getting my VIPs, and I'm going to be focused on doing all of the stuff this next week, right? Because we get paid, I think it was it 25th. I know it's the week of the 20 something. I think it's the 25th. I think that's when it is. So I don't want anybody to sit here and say I haven't signed a promoter ever. There's no way I'm going to get it, because if not, you're not going to get it. So I want every single person on this Zoom tonight, if you have not hit your VIP, I want you to get a piece of paper, just grab your notebook, grab a piece of paper. I don't really care where you do this at, but I want you to actually hand write it. Okay. And I want you to write VIP, and then I want you to write customer promoter. And out from the side, I want you to put 400, and then do customer promoter, and out to the side, put 800, and then do two more customers, two more promoters. You can do it in any order you want. I don't really care. The biggest thing is what do you need to get to VIP 400? You need to have at least one customer and at least one promoter that's qualified and active, right? So that one customer has to order on auto ship. And with that said, they can cancel that auto ship, you guys. So they place the order on auto ship, get the discount. You would like them to stay on auto ship. And if they do, they're going to remain to get that discount. I always reward my people that do. But you're also going to want to send a reminder to them so that auto ship doesn't accidentally run. Or if they're not comfortable with leaving it set up and getting the perks that you get, like the random little gifts that they send out and the sample packs and stuff that they send out to people that remain on auto ship, then you can show them that all they have to do as soon as they place their order is log back in, go to the auto ship profile, and hit delete or pause. Okay. So that they don't feel like, oh, great, I'm going to be stuck into this. Because in my previous company, somebody joined you, they were on auto ship. They had to run that auto ship for 3 months in order to get that pricing. And then they would get it for life. But with here, you can order it and then you could cancel it if you need to, right? With that said, you might get one customer, you may get two, you may get three, you may get four, you may get five. All right. Here's what I want you guys to focus on. I don't want you to just don't just stay focused on the 3 steps. If you are super duper passionate about one product, all right, then talk about that one product till you are blue in the face this week. And I'm talking, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to say, you know what? My rent is due and I need this money. All right. You have to say, like, this is what I am going to do. Attach what you are going to do with the, like, with each one of the bonuses. You hit VIP 400. What are you going to do with the money? What are you going to do with the credits? All right. You hit VIP 800. What are you going to do with that money? What are you going to do with the credits? I want you to actually write those things down. Like, write down VIP 400, and then I want you to write customer promoter. And then out from it, I also want you to write what you're going to do with the credits and what you're going to do with the money. Are you going to buy yourself some products that you've wanted to try? Are you going to utilize them for for some promos for people coming in to reward your customers for referrals? Are you going to do it as something to leverage, helping sign a customer, maybe doing some free shipping or something along those lines? But I want you to write and associate whatever that is. All right. Because if you just sit here and say VIP 400, VIP 800, VIP 1600, doesn't attach to anything. But if you say, oh, that amount would pay my rent, that's a big damn difference, right? Or that amount will pay for all of my utilities this month. That'll pay for 2 weeks of groceries for my family. That means that money that you would have been spending, you're now getting to pocket and put towards savings or go take your kids somewhere, whatever, if you have kids. I'm telling you this because until I associate that dollar value, all right, to something, it doesn't make me push. But when I know what I'm going to do once I get there, that's whenever I am more intentional with it. With that said, I'm like a lot of you guys, like I sign promoters and they don't they disappear. They fall off the face of the planet. You're like, oh, lucky, guess you don't want to do this, right? And I'm not like a super big hand holder, but I am somebody that's like, what is your goal? What are you wanting to achieve? And then I let people know, like, you've got to watch if you've never done this business, if you have taken a step back, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to watch some of the training videos in Cloud Office. All right. Watch it on the specific areas that you struggle with, reach outs. I had somebody the other day tell me, she told me, she said, I really need this business and I really need these products. She's been struggling financially. There's been a lot going on in her life. And I said, you know that I'm here for you. I can't make you post though. I can't make you reach out to people. I can't make you make a story and talk about how you're feeling. I can't make you do things. I can tell you till I'm blue in the face. But to be honest, guys, I can't make you add friends. I can't make you go into groups and post about things going on in your life. People asked me, I got this question on Instagram the other day. Somebody inboxed me and they were on our Zoom and they said, and by the way, I want you, please, 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 if you have something, I know there's a question answer Zoom tomorrow, but if you have something that you're really struggling with when it comes to signing customers, signing promoters, all right, I want you to put it over here. Katie's going to answer a lot of questions tomorrow, but I want you to put it over here because there's a reason for it. Because right now, whenever you're in this VIP period or when you have a new promoter starting off, it comes down to the excitement and being willing to talk to people. You guys, you have to reach out. You have to let people know what you have. You have to let people know there's an opportunity or else they're not going to join you. You have to do it with urgency and intention. Write those words down too. Urgency and intention, right? Because the big thing is I think a lot of people don't realize if you hit VIP 1600, you're going to be almost halfway to 4K. Like that's incredible. So then if you help those people that joined you because they're new, right? Then you guys, there's a lot of old thrivers that want to get re-thriving again. And if they have not ordered in 6 months or more and their uplines are not active, tell them to cancel and you're there to help them. All right. The company, it literally wants you to tell, because here's the thing. Sometimes people stop working their business because they just stopped. They just quit. All right. Maybe they got sidetracked. They quit plugging in or whatever. They quit taking the products. They forgot what the products felt like. Well, challenge them to get those products back in them again. Challenge people to want. How do you get people to want to try the products? By talking about how you feel. So I haven't really talked about this yet, but well, I've kind of hinted that I've been looking at what I might get back into business, like going back as a nurse, right? And I've been trying to think like, what would work with like my schedule, and my family, and get me out of the house because I'm going crazy. Looking at these walls drives me nuts. I am like a people person, okay? So instantly, this week I had gone for an interview at a job, and let me tell you what. First off, I haven't been in an interview, but like they didn't really interview me. They basically told me if I wanted a job, it was mine. And I was like, oh, okay, like so. But they have to like go through a process, and I haven't formally accepted it yet. But the point is, guess what? I got 3 samples out just during that interview. And like literally because it was like, what is that? And I told them, and then boom. All right. So I just said, and I know a lot of people are going to say, what did you tell them? And I said, oh, it's what gives me the energy and keeps me like from like killing my kids. I just said that. I always joke about that because it does. It helps me stay calm. It helps me stay moving. It helps like with my appetite. And I don't realize how much it helps unless I forget to take it. And if you've forgotten to take it, you know it. Okay. You know it because you're dragging and you're not moving. And I think it was Steph G. I seen her the other day in one of her stories, and she literally was taking her through steps, and she was like, and then like 15, 20 minutes later, she was in her car. She's like, see, guys, it was that easy. Do you know how much of a statement that is? She's dressed, she's ready to go, she's out the door, she's moving. Just that shift, so many people are still not there yet, right? So when you get up in the morning and you're taking your steps, if you're not one of those people, like I am not a morning person, just being honest. I don't like to talk to people. So if you ever message me and it's a problem, chances are you're not going to get a response to me first thing in the morning because I'm waiting till my thrive kicks in and I'm not in that mood anymore. Okay. It's just, I've never been a morning person. It's how I am. So I like want to wake up and I want to do my thing. Right. So listen, I'm just as bad as everybody else. This week I've been adjusting. This is the first full week the kids are home. So and like I said, I went to this interview and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? Well, you know how many people saw my stories this week, and I so I get car sick, and I rode with a friend of mine. I didn't really post about this. I didn't want to post about this, but I rode with a friend of mine the other day, 3 hours one way and 3 hours back. She had to be back by 1 p.m. With her son to go to her boyfriend's funeral. He passed away last week, and he was, just 2 years older than me, guys. So, this was a hard, he was young. It's just, he was 45, and it's just like, it's very real. Like this is happening. And if you look on my timeline, I just shared another funeral. Like literally my best friend growing up, her mom passed away yesterday. And, there are sad times, and sometimes I struggle to share my excitement and my livelihood and all of those things when I'm sad and I'm going through something and I'm grieving and trying to help my friends through something. So I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. And when you are in that place, please know you don't have to post and be all okay. Like I'm sharing something and it's somber and it's not exactly I don't want to I'm not going to be like all giddy and jumping and up and down when I'm literally, yes, I'm grieving to my friend's boyfriend who I've known for 20 something years. I knew him. I wasn't really close with him, but I'm hurting for her. Okay. I'm hurting for her. And that's why I rode with her to go pick up her son, and took the 6-hour trip. Right. But I also couldn't post during the day because honestly, like I'm one of those people that I have to be very authentic, and I can't, like I posted about taking my 3 steps because I needed them to be awake that early to go. But other than that, I couldn't really like, get through it. You guys probably saw a post I posted being outside. Thank goodness. I'm just going to shoot my shot. Like, who wants to make some money with me? And thank goodness for my Thriver, I never would have got this done. Like, there are a lot of people that they don't have any energy and they need some energy. So if you start talking, one of the questions I got the other day from that person that was telling me, she's like, I don't know what to post because I don't have any products. And I'm not currently thriving. I want you to post then, what does Thrive do for you that you want to be thriving? Okay, talk about the way that it made you feel and that way that what it does for you, because that's what people are going to want. Okay, that if you post a picture of your products, they don't care. Nobody cares. Okay, nobody cares. That's just another ad that they are just scrolling past anyways. However, if you are relatable and you are talking about something that they can relate to, being a crab ass in the mornings, instead of coffee, I'm taking Thrive and it's saving me money because, yeah, you get it for free. Hmm? Right? Just like our business, we get to run it for free if you're doing it right. And again, everybody is so focused on always doing like having all 3 steps. While yes, that is great. And that's what ideally we want everybody to be on. But you do not need to just focus on that. Literally, if I had to pick only one product, it would be the men's capsules. And I know that probably shocks everybody and they would probably think I'd say Black Label. That'd be number 2. That'd be number 2. Okay. So men's I actually like the men's elite capsules the best. And Black Label is gonna be on my number 2. All right. I love the lifestyle mix. Why? Because of my bloating. I am not very disciplined at taking it every single day. I don't get through an entire thing of it, and I always mix it with water now because every time I try to mix it with anything else, it's too thick. I've tried and tried and tried to do it with protein, Premier Protein, but I still cannot get very much in. So I just gave up on all that and I just stick to water and I drink what I can of it and then I move on. I had gastric sleeve surgery, so my stomach doesn't allow me to like, you know. Megan gets on every day and goes live. Like, God, I love her. I am not going to get on in the morning and go live because I will probably cuss people out if I do. She's got a little one there. She's got a little one there and a little one in her belly, but she's still nice as could be in the mornings. And I'm like, everybody, but my point is that don't be anything that you are. Just like me telling you guys, I've been hit with funeral after funeral after funeral this past week, that it is hard for me to post excited and parade, but I can still share. I'm going out cleaning and cleaning my pool like I did the other day, and this is what helped me get through it. And by the way, you want to make some money this summer, let's do it. I want to show you how to do it for free. I can still talk about stuff without coming off like I'm just trying to be a salesman and coming off like as being 1 minute I'm sad and I'm grieving, and the next minute I'm having the time of my life. And oh my gosh, listen, I'm just going to be brutally honest with you guys. I don't relate to the fake bullshit. I'm sorry if that offends you. But I don't relate to the stuff that is like out of this world, like people are spending all kinds of money on stuff. I relate to buying my groceries and putting gas in my car, and I relate to balancing trying to get stuff done around the house and things breaking, and keeping up with the bills, and my kids growing up and trying to get to and from places but still have time to fit in, like taking a shower. Like, that's what I relate to. I don't relate to being on a vacation every week. I just don't. While I've worked from home now for years and years and years, at times it has felt like I was traveling excessively. And while I enjoyed those trips and I loved those trips, that was not relatable in any way. Relatable. People, sure, they wanted to be able to travel, but most can't and won't, because they've got littles, or they want to go. Like, I want to go with my husband. I want my husband to come with me on trips and travel with me, and I can go without him, sure, but and I can do certain stuff, and I'm still going to and do, but aren't going to relate to that. So if you're thinking for one moment, because you didn't earn this cruise, that you shouldn't be talking about that cruise when they're on the cruise, you're wrong. You want to talk about it because options are something that everybody wants. Okay. A free trip, everybody, I don't know a single person that would say, no, heck no, I don't want no free trips. Yes, they do. They just don't think they can get them. Okay. And we've painted pictures for people over the years in this industry at times that you have, like, these trips are so extravagant, and you guys, they are extravagant, but when they are paid for, you really want to paint that picture for somebody like, you guys, I never traveled. I never thought I'd be able to travel. Do you know how many people can relate to that? I never went out of this country or did any of this stuff till this industry. I literally can remember, like, my friends saying they were going on vacation in the summer times when I was growing up, and I think I went to the beach maybe when I was like maybe 14 years old. I went to Ocean City or something for a couple days, and then it wasn't until I was an adult that I went back. And I went when I was 17 for school. My choir went on a cruise, and which was a really big deal because I had never done anything like that. And I raised so much money to be able to do that. But it gives people options, and it gives people like something to work towards, and know that if they see you doing it and achieving it, and they know you like you're a real person, and then they see you going, or they see you earning it, like, that's a big deal. That becomes real. That's when people start to say, oh, okay, well, Amanda used to not be able to do this, but now she is, right? Now she's able to take these trips. So, okay. So we are, like I said, right now, you know what you need for VIP 400. You know what you need for VIP 800 and VIP 1600. All right. Everybody at this point has seen 1-in-1 for 400. Another 1-in-1 is going to be 800. And they don't have to order a promoter pack. It just has to be a first time order. Yes, they can flip from customer to promoter, and it just has to be their first time ordering as a promoter. And you guys, we fought for that tooth and nail. Okay. Tooth and nail. However, they can't count for both. So please do not come at me with that. If they do it during the VIP, they order as a customer in your VIP, and then they flip to promoter in their VIP. No, 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 that's not going to count like that. Okay. But if they have been a customer of yours, but now, like previously, before this VIP stuff ever started, okay, and yes, they've ordered or whatever, if they decide to upgrade to promoter, they can. However, if it's been a long time since they've ordered, to be quite honest with you, I would just get a support ticket in, submitted, and just get them canceled. All right, get them canceled. Customers, you can send the support ticket in for. Promoters, you can't send the ticket to get them canceled because they have to do their social security number. But what I did for somebody the other day was I said, hey, this person doesn't know their email. I could not see their email because they're too far down in my organization for me to be able to pull it up in any of my reports. So I said, they're not sure what email they're logged in that they use. This was their username. This, because I could see their name. This is their ID. They're going to send in, like, they need to reset their password, and they're not sure if they can even get into whatever email they used. And they sent me back, you guys, a detailed way that these people, they would try to reset. And they sent me their email and all that. And then they said if they couldn't get through doing any of those methods, then to email support, right? So I sent that exact email to the girl, and that's exactly what she did. So please know that where there's a will, there's a way. And if there's a customer that ordered 10 million years ago and they haven't ordered in a long, long time, and maybe I don't know, then send in a support ticket. Get them and get them restarted with you. Okay. If you have any credits, utilize them now. Utilize them for like free shipping, right? Or utilize them to help you kind of get people in that. I have like credits for samples. So new promoters getting started, I am offering to send out samples to them, but also with what credits I do have, I'm helping with getting like their people started, like their VIPs going. I had the same thing happen to me, a list of steps. Yeah, if all else failed, they need to submit an email. Absolutely. Just making sure it's not. You ever see? Oh, okay. I don't have to answer it. It's just my husband sending me TikToks. I was like, what is he sending me a message about? He's in the other room. Now I know it's just TikToks. And you know what? I think that every single person, maybe it's my ADHD, and since I'm no longer medicated kicking in, everybody thinks they got to do everything. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to go live like Megan, and you don't have to be a rock star on TikTok. You don't have to like be awesome in your stories. You guys, you just got to find somewhere that your voice, you feel comfortable talking about stuff, like wherever it is that you feel like you can like you can have a community, whether that's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whether that's you going live and that's your way of connecting. So I want you to focus on how you're going to connect with people, how you're going to be intentional with actually talking about a product. Okay, what's that product doing for you? Remember, focus on what the results are doing. All right, because that's what people want. The weight loss. Somebody, I won't mention their name because they used to don't have TikTok. I love you. You know what? And Megan found that she was spreading herself too thin. And you guys, that is something that I struggle with. Like, I feel like I got to be like everywhere. But to be honest with you, you just have to find a place to connect with people. And when I look in my business, when I've always done the best, it's when I've stayed focused on where I am spending my time at. If I'm spending my time in groups, if I'm spending my time more on posts, but posts are only going to get you so far because I don't even see people's posts half the time. So your friends are not seeing your posts. If you're thinking, well, I'm posting, but nobody wants it, they don't even see it. What do you mean they don't want it? So make sure that you're doing like reach outs, as in your birthdays. If you don't know where to start, go through the alphabet. Go to the basics of ABCs. Go into the May push group and go and watch the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 video and get some different ideas flowing on how you can grow your audience, connect with your audience. For me, like, it's always going to change. Okay. Where I'm at in life right now is what I like. Okay. I'm Megan. I hate to keep using you, but Megan's pregnant. Okay. She's gonna get a little boy, which she was crossing fingers. Her and her husband were crossing fingers for because they got a little girl. Okay. So listen, so she is already a mom. Okay. So she already has a girl. Now she is also a boy mom. So guess what? Megan can join groups and find out about being a boy mom. She can ask even in pregnancy groups. She can start talking about that. That has nothing to do with Thrive. Okay. However, guess what happens when Megan starts talking about these things going on with her life, real life, about being a boy mom? What's the biggest difference that you found being a boy mom from being a girl mom, right? She does that. Now, what do you do when you see somebody that you relate to? Do you click on their profile? I do. Yeah. So now when they go to her profile, they're going to see about Thrive. So people always ask, how do you add people? Well, here's what I'll tell you. I don't add people when I join groups until we got a little banter going on back and forth. and we're getting along. And I feel like, hey, this person's pretty cool. I like them. Like we're talking all the time. Or it seems like I keep on connecting with them. So then I'm like going over their profile and I might like some of their stuff before I ever send them the friend request. Because I'm popping up now on their personal profile and they're like, who's this person? If they don't know me, well, eventually they're going to say, well, they must know me from somewhere because they keep on seeing me. And then I send them a friend request. And then even if they ask me, where do I know you from? Oh, we've been going back and forth in that baby group, or we've been going back and forth in the teenage group. When I went through my gastric sleeve surgery, you guys, I had so many people that were going through bariatric surgery right along with me. I literally, I mean, I still to this day have so many friends. When I was going through my divorce, I have so many people that were going through a divorce right along with me. Now I'm in this empty nesters group. I'm in an above ground pool group. I have all kinds of questions to ask. And in the above ground pool group, somebody said the other day, they said, is this like an undercover swingers group? Because if a woman posts in a bikini, things get a little weird in there. And then guys start posting. And anyways, I just commented, I love this group. And I did a really funny meme. And like lots of people liked it. And guess what happened? I got a couple friend requests. Just because I posted something, somebody was like, yeah, that girl's funny. Like, yep, I feel you. Like I can relate to you. I'm in a tons of community groups and so forth, right? So what was the other word that went with urgency? Oh yeah, I'm so glad you said that. Intention. So I have consistency, connection, intention, and urgency. Those are all like some pretty big, but consistency, connection, and intention are three things that literally I wrote a whole chapter about, like in a book, because it's like a big one. But right now, urgency has to be added to that. So it's like ICCU. ICCU. It's like the ICU, you know. Emergency ICU. Got it. Okay. I don't know if anybody else got that. Nurse medical. Megan did. You got it. You said groups help me so much, and I've met the greatest people in groups. Me too. I've met some really, really incredible people. But guys, listen, don't be afraid to just randomly like you're going through and you like add some people. If you are on post and you see people that like say my friend, I'm just going to use my friend Amy, for example. Say I'm on Amy's post and somebody on Amy's post that I'm friends with, I've grew up with this girl, is commenting and they make me laugh. And I can relate to it. So I respond to that comment, right? And then I'm not afraid to friend that person. I've known Amy my entire life. So if this person's her friend and I can get along with them, like I want to be their friend too. And they're more likely to add you if you do have some things in common with them, right? Comparing this pregnancy compared to my, oh yeah, I always forget that you were pregnant during that time. I don't know why. I know you don't forget it, but it's like to me, it's like I forget that that's when you were pregnant, but that's like a thing for you, you know. But you know, if you are not currently in groups, I want to challenge you guys that are not in any groups that are relatable to you, but and maybe you don't know where to start with that. So, if you are somebody that is in your 20s, we'll just go 20s. We'll say 20s and you are trying to get more maybe maybe you are trying to get more into exercise or running, right? You could join some groups about safety and running for your age group. You know, women specifically. That's a big thing, right? So, like, that's kind of like a broad. I was like, I'm trying to think because I really feel like everybody's going through something in life. And you have to remember, though, when you are going through things in your life, you're going to attract people that are either really positive or really negative. So when you are joining groups, if you get a bad vibe or it's nothing but drama, I'm also in like a group. It's like the Real Posse or something. I don't know. I don't even know. But they were funny and I liked them. And I ran into them on TikTok. And whenever you see those people that are like, I'm building this community. And well, I joined it, and man, I get some of the funniest stories in that group. I'm also in a something sisterhood group. I don't even know. Sure, I don't even know what it's actually called, but I know that it's a lot of local people, but also there's people that are not local as well. So I'm in a bunch of different groups that relate to things that I need currently in my life. I'm actually thinking about joining some groups about people I don't know what I'll look up. People that can't keep plants alive but want to be like really great at plants and gardening and stuff. Like I want to be that person, but like I forget. So like I don't know. I'd like to join one of those groups because I know that I know that I could relate to the people that like my my garden's not even planted. Yeah. But I always my flowers end up dead. So I hope that helps get you an idea of people to kind of meet. But when it comes to the VIP reset, you guys, you have to reach out. You have to post about what it is, the opportunity, relating it. Again, I said that's at the very beginning. Relate the dollar amount that you're going to get the VIP 400 with what you're going to do with it. Is it going to go towards the utility bill? Is it going to go towards your vacation? Is it going to go towards your rent, your house payment? Would it buy your groceries? Would it buy your kids? If you have kids that are in sports, but man, like football gear is very expensive and it comes very quickly because they're going to start practicing soon for the fall. My daughter played soccer growing up. So like every year in the summertime we would always get new stuff because she'd have like the 7v7 tournament, and then it would start getting the prep for school, and then she would have like 2-a-days and so forth in high school. So before the school year ever started and before the season ever started, so that stuff is very expensive. The cleats are expensive, the balls are expensive, the gear is expensive. If you have travel, it's expensive. So when you are talking about those things, and maybe you don't have any kids, so you're like, I don't have nothing to post about like that though. But yes, you do, because your friend you saw somebody over here be able to do that. Megan, you're killing me here. You feel like you got something to say, don't you? You want to say something? No. She said you took my face expression all wrong. Don't ever think what to ask or what to do. If you're a mom, don't join a normal mom. Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. So also, don't be afraid. Utilize your search bar, absolutely. And you have with plants ever message me. I appreciate that. Travel is expensive. See, exactly. Travel is so expensive. They just came up. My daughter is going with her dad and on my ex-husband's fiance next month. And it's like a 8.5 hour drive to Myrtle Beach from here, roughly ish. But they're flying. They're flying. And I thought, what the hell? Why are you flying? Well, because the ticket, like it's literally $49 to fly. It cost him more in gas than what it's going to cost them to fly. And it's just because there's like this promo flight that they're doing because it's a new route from like right by us. So, anyways, they're taking a flight. And then because my ex-in-laws are going to be there and stuff, they won't actually need a car. But yes, gas prices, you guys, I'm filling up my tank more than once a week, and that stinks. But I travel and drive a lot, and I have pretty good gas mileage. Well, I have a diesel. If you know, you know. Yeah, those that know. Yeah, diesel. It's a love-hate relationship with diesel. I could get better gas mileage though. I mean, I get better mileage per hour. But I'm telling you this because I mean, I gotta get better about it too. I do just as bad, but like I talk about it to people in person more than I need to take more pictures. I kind of went on like a social media cleanse over the last couple years of like not putting as much of my life out there. Um, all right, I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. Some know, some don't know. So I got attacked pretty heavily on the internet. not on the internet, but about something I put on the internet last week. So I've been a little bit quiet because I was just posting about trying to find myself and a real quick update about my kids, which was just like they're doing great. Colton graduated. Ashton's got a job. Um, just like literally that's it. And when I said our oldest boy's name and that we had a granddaughter, I didn't think anything of it. However, the reason why you guys don't see me post about her or about him is because we're not allowed to. And because I said that, I paid the price. Let's just put it that way. Not only did I pay the price, but so did my husband. And now it's even further along before we'll probably ever get to see her because she's crazy. And I don't even care if she watches this because she is. But we don't talk about him or our granddaughter because we're not allowed to, because she's crazy. um, uh, so I'm just being honest. So sometimes you don't know why people aren't posting. So please just don't think that people sometimes are not putting stuff out there because they don't want to work. Sometimes they have to be offline because no matter what you do, you're attacked. So that's a whole nother situation for another day. Um, But it's a shitty thing as a parent when you can't call your kids or you can't talk to them, you know? So, and like it's a family struggle and it's something I'm not going to put out there. And that's why if you saw me go off, I hid the post and told people that if I'm going to post something on my page, that I'm going to post something on my page. Well, guess what? Got reamed on that one too. So then I hid it. So I'm telling you because, and I'm sure there's some kind of group out there for that kind of thing too. Because I'm like empty nesters groups and different groups and narcissist groups, which is very fitting for this bitch. I'm sorry, but she is. But the reality of it is that sometimes like it's hard for people to post stuff. And if you're one of those people that you deal with a lot of negativity from people within your life, and you're like, well, if I put this out there, first off, I blocked her as soon as as soon as she messaged me, I blocked her. All right, because I refuse to respond, and that's what makes her mad, is because I try to block her every time I can because she's just a nasty human being. Um, but I just want to encourage you to start blocking people that mess with your mindset or your heart. Start to actually try to remember this, that hurt people, and you don't want to live that way, right? We are here, we have something that helps people, and I'll be damn if I'm not going to share it because some crazy Looney Tune doesn't like the fact that I mentioned our oldest boy's name. Okay. So basically, what I'm getting at here is that you can find ways to still work around things. Just like I told you, I have funerals. And I just shared my friend's, mom passed away. And my gosh, you guys, they were like my second parents growing up. And like literally I have this happening, but in the increments of my day, I can still share like tonight before bed, even though I posted yes a little bit ago. I'm still going to be talking about taking my um, sleep gummies before bed tonight. That would be inappropriate. I need to get some rest. You see where I'm going with this? It's like I may not be like, oh yay, hooray, and like a life of the parties, but I can still. You can be sad, you guys, and still have things in your life that make you happy and give you joy and that you're living for. And that's what I'm getting at here, is that you can share your products, and maybe you've had incredible results with balance. Share those results. Share somebody else's results. Megan had incredible results with the collagen gummies and the hair, skin, and nail stuff. So like, I mean, I have too. Like my hair is gigantic, you guys. You should see how long it is and how big it is. So please know that you can talk about whatever products. Right now is a great time to be talking about detox. I don't know what's going to happen on the cruise. I don't know what kind of announcements there's going to be, but you better believe if they're doing a reset right now, there's something good coming. There's something coming, and you're either going to roll with it through the rest of the summer, or you're just going to sit there and say, I'm going to work my business. I'm going to start. Like I said at the very beginning of this call, if you were not on, you guys, I can be here all day to support you, to cheer you on, to answer questions. I do have a life too. So I'm going to forget sometimes, and you just got to remind me if I do. If I miss a message, everybody that knows and has ever messaged me knows what to do. Message me again, and then I'm going to see it. And like literally, and if I somehow miss it again, then just send me it, like text me. Because then I'll actually really see it. And that's just because life's busy and crazy, and sometimes I don't have signal, and sometimes I don't look at my phone. I don't want to look at my phone. I want to live in the moment. And every one of you guys need to find that too. You got to find that balance that works for you. I used to be told there's no such thing as balance. Partially true. Partially true. But let me tell you something. Whenever I want to spend quality time with my family, or I'm done for the day, I'm done for the day. Okay. But I try to get stuff checked out. So pull out your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't worry about being perfect. Progress over perfection. Find your ways that you're going to connect. Find your ways to follow up. Work on how you're going to get this message across. Okay. What products are you excited about? What do those products do for you? How can those products help people? You guys, by asking yourself those questions, you're going to answer a lot of people's problems. And that's what you want to be posting about. Why do you thrive? What's it really do for you? You're going to get way more sales from talking about that than what you ever will with those 3 little pictures with a picture of the products in your hands. Talk about stories, get interactive with people. Who struggles with going to sleep at night? Like, what supplements do you take? I'm straightforward. I just ask, what supplements do you take at night? Like, what supplements do you take that help with your aches and discomforts? I take this. Is there something else? I'm open to hearing something else. If something else will also help be beneficial if I'm having problems, right? So know that it's okay to talk about the things that are, going to be helpful to somebody else. Detox has done wonders to me, for me. Balance again is great for bloat. Like you can talk about singular products. You can talk about the men's capsules. I love them. I talk about, I don't care. Men's Elite capsules every day. They're chef's kiss, Black Label. You guys, I love Elite, Duo Elite. Carrie Disher just restarted, and she's like, okay, let's go. There's oldies ready to go, because she's just like, I'm ready to lose some weight, and Duo was her favorite. And I said, let's do it, babe. And you guys, she went 12K years ago with mainly customers, all customers. And I just was like, and I told her, I'm like, hey, there's that acquisition bonus, right? Because I'm trying to get as many regularly ordering customers. Yes, on if it's not the 3 steps, it's like capsules, Black Label, and then what's your bonus product. If you're not going to take the one, let's get you on. If they won't take the lifestyle mix, then I'm trying to get them on balance. Right. But there's some people that don't want capsules. And then there's some people but I really, really, really want to get a testimony with the oxygen, which reminds me, I need to order, because I have not ordered them yet. Hey, I'm on a budget. Okay. Because I have spending problems. And so I'm on a budget, and that's on my list this month of getting is oxygen. Yes, I didn't go buy it right off the bat. That can shock some people, but guess what? I have to have a limit for myself. Right? Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's great, and I'm trying to move my butt more, and my daughter wants to exercise. Well, not exercise, she just wants to get healthier. So I'm teaching her. I've been back on working on myself, protein, and getting my water in, but it's so helping my daughter too. You guys can probably see it in my face already. just since I've upped my water and my protein, my face is gone. My inflammation has, it's like reduced big time. Budgeting group. Yeah, see, I've got a couponing group. I just started one. And I need to get better about it. Actually, that is a great addition. Let's Save Club. That's my group. Is the Let's Save Club. But see, I don't talk about budgeting that much because I suck at budgeting. Maybe I should talk about that. I need to get that group moving. You just gave me an idea. Okay. See, I've got it rolling, and you guys, I don't only post like deals for like the weekends, like especially Family Dollar, Dollar General. If you don't coupon, you need to start. Download the apps. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Because it's incredible. Yeah, join a group for more ideas. I'm going to join a group for ideas for exactly what you just gave me an idea for, because that was a very good idea. Because I already got half of it on there, right? So I just need to extend on that. So see how my brain just went moving, you guys, and that's how you're going to meet people, and that's how people are going to see your stuff. So promoters, why would somebody want to promote? Community, friendship, make money. It's not everybody's going to want to make money, you guys. Okay, not everybody's going to want to make money. Some people just want to share product and they like to be part of a referral system, but they make a couple extra dollars that maybe they're going to use for getting their nails done or their hair done or whatever, right? Like they don't really care about making money, even though they still want to make money, but they're like, it's not a big emphasis. I don't know about you people that do that, but I'm not that person. I'm like, hell no, how do I make as much money as I could possibly make with this, right? So like, if I'm going to share it, like, and be serious about it and run a business with it, then I want to know, how am I going to, what do I need to do in order for me to make X, Y, and Z so I can pay all my bills? Like, how can I help other people do that too? So we have a free opportunity. Yes, somebody may make an investment and buy it. If you do it right there, you're going to sell your products. You're going to make your money back in your first couple days, weeks, whatever, right? And then nothing but profit from there if you're thriving for free every month. I'm sure you might order products, but your paychecks, you wouldn't have them. You wouldn't have your checks every 2 weeks if you weren't promoting it, right? So anything after that is all profit. Yep. So Megan started for extra wedding funds. Write down why you do your business. Write down why you're thriving. What will this reset help you with? What will the weekly income help you with? Like maybe that's what your gas budget is every week. Maybe you want to increase, maybe you've been struggling with groceries, and that's what the goal is that if you can get your check to this, then, how do you get your check to that? Well, then you want to start focusing on, upgrade packs. You're going to get fast start bonuses. Customers, you're going to start getting a residual if you start getting some referrals and helping other people thrive for free. Anyways, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on all night. If you're just starting, again, congratulations for being on. Watch some trainings. Please, please, please do not try to like do everything. Just stay focused on customer promoter. And look, I did it this way on purpose. And yes, mine's empty because I haven't signed a customer promoter yet. I'm human. Don't kill me. But I've got people I'm talking to. All right. So I should have that promoter thing nailed out. So I just have customer promoter, and I'll put their volume here. If it doesn't equal 400, that's okay. I'll just get another promoter, another customer. All right. And then I go, this shows you how ADHD I am, because I'm like, okay, well, these two people are just going to add to that. If they don't, then I'll have to make another spot. But then I need another customer, another promoter, and then my customers and my promoters to get to my VIP. So you just got to get to that total. All right. But associate it with what it is that you're going to spend it on, or what you're going to need that for, what you're going to use those credits for, what maybe products you're going to order if you get it, or like I said, I could say the same thing over and over again. There is a question answer Zoom tomorrow at noon with Katie Muntz. We are going to be working on, so you see some different faces on Mondays, because like I said, Jackie's got some conflicts going on with Mondays right now. So that's why we don't have her. In fact, I didn't get the email out. I didn't get the message out quick enough tonight. For for everybody. And we missed last week because Amanda totally just snoozed right through it. And I didn't have any reminders that it was Monday. Oh, Opportunity Live and customer group. Awesome. So there you go. There's Opportunity Live as well. So you guys, everybody have an amazing night. I will get this Zoom up. I'm going to start trying to upload it. Hopefully my internet cooperates and I should be able to get it up here in a few minutes. If not, it'll be up first thing in the morning. So everybody have a good night. And yeah, later. Love you, Meg. I'm so glad you love me. Bye, guys. Welcome, ladies.